Hello guys, welcome to all of you. Let us see a question on Thevenin's theorem. In this question, Thevenin's voltage and resistance has been asked looking into terminal AB. Here a dependent voltage source is connected and here a independent current source is connected. So let us see how can we solve this question. We will try to solve this question by two methods. Let us see first method. In first method, we will calculate Thevenin's voltage and resistance. As we know that Thevenin's voltage can be calculated looking towards terminal AB by calculating open circuit voltage at terminal A and B. Here all the voltages and resistances are connected as given in the questions. For calculation of open circuit voltage across terminal AB, or we can say VTH voltage across terminal A and B, we will apply nodal analysis here. So let us assume this node 2 is grounded and this is node 1. As we can see, this is open circuit, so there no current will flow across 3 ohm resistance. So voltage at node 1 will be equal to VTH. If we apply KCL at node 1, then we will find out that current at this branch will be equal to VTH minus 2Vx upon 3. Current in this branch will be equal to Vx by 6. From the circuit we can see that this Vx voltage is equal to this VTH voltage, as this whole voltage can be assumed across 6 ohm resistance as it is in parallel to this 1 ampere current source. Current in this branch will be equal to VTH by 6, and this current is flowing outwards from node 1, so it will be plus 1 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. As we have seen from the circuit, VTH is equal to Vx. So if we put Vx is equal to VTH in this circuit, then we find VTH is equal to 6 volt. We have calculated Thevenin's voltage is equal to 6 volt in this circuit. Now we will calculate short circuit current. Since we want to calculate the Thevenin's resistance of the circuit, we know that RTH of the circuit can be written as Thevenin's voltage upon short circuit current. So for the calculation of short circuit current across terminal A and B, we can calculate this current as we usually calculate it in Norton's theorem. We have applied nodal analysis here and we have assumed this is node 1 and this node 2 is grounded. If we apply KCL at node 1, then current in this branch will be equal to Vx. This Vx voltage will appear at node 1. So Vx minus 2Vx whole upon 3 plus current in this branch will be Vx by 6. Current of 1 ampere is going outwards from this node 1, so it will be equal to plus 1 plus. So current in this branch ISC can be written as Vx minus 0 whole upon 3. That will be equal to 0. If we calculate this equation, then we find Vx is equal to minus 6 volt. From the circuit we can see that ISC will be equal to Vx minus 0 upon 3. So we put value of Vx here, when we find ISC is equal to minus 2 ampere. As we have calculated Thevenin's voltage and short circuit current across terminal A and B, then we can find out RTH, Thevenin's resistance of the circuit, that will be equal to VTH upon ISC. By putting these values, we can find out RTH is equal to minus 3 ohm. So our Thevenin's resistance will be minus 3 ohm and Thevenin's voltage is 6 ohm. Now let us see how can we solve this question by using second method. This second method is known as test source method. As we have seen in our previous example also, if there is a dependent source is connected in the circuit, then we usually apply test source method for calculation of Thevenin's resistance of the circuit. Here we have applied a test source, that is a test current source, which is assumed to be I test, and voltage across this current source is assumed to be V test. If we apply nodal analysis here, then at node 1 KCL will be Vx minus 2Vx upon 3 current in this branch plus current in this branch Vx upon 6 plus current in this branch 1 ampere plus current in this branch will be equal to Vx minus V test upon 3. That will be equal to 0. If we solve this equation, then we can find out 2 V test minus Vx is equal to 6. Assume it equation number 1. And I test can be calculated from the circuit, that is V test minus Vx upon 3. So it is written here. By solving it, we can write as Vx is equal to V test minus 3 I test. Assume it equation number 2. If we solve equation number 1 and equation number 2, then we can find out V test is equal to 6 minus 3 I test. Assume it equation number 3. As we know that if we want to find out Thevenin's equivalent across terminal A and V, then whole circuit will be converted by a voltage source and a resistance. This voltage source is named as VTH, Thevenin's voltage, and the resistance is known as Thevenin's resistance, RTH. Since we have applied V test and I test, similarly we have applied V test and I test across terminal A and V. From this circuit we can write as I test is equal to V test minus VTH upon RTH. If we solve it, then we can find out V test is equal to VTH plus RTH into I test. Assume it equation number 4. Now if we compare equation number 3 and equation number 4, then we can find out VTH is equal to 6 volt and RTH is equal to minus 3 volt. So this is the second way of finding the Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin's resistance of the circuit. In this question we have seen that if there is dependent source is connected, then how can we find out Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin's resistance of the circuit? If dependent voltage source is connected, then we have seen our Thevenin's theorem that we can apply two methods. And these two methods are explained here very well. I hope you will understand these methods. If you have any doubt, please comment in this video. I will try to solve your doubt as much as possible. So see you guys in next question.